Uh-oh. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, I got one on my rod too. Good job.
Thank you.
What a beautiful fish. Look how fat that thing is. I'm excited for this one for sure because I know what's about to happen. We just got done filming with Brent Malone and we had such good fishing that the camera guy in the other boat that was driving the other camera boat, he just couldn't handle it anymore. We stopped for lunch and we got to thinking and talking, hey, how about we do a show with Brian as well? So we got Brian Longin for this afternoon. We're hoping that we can get a show in this afternoon. So Brian, I know you were patient. You sat back down and you watched all those fish catches. And
watch you guys catch
I know you and Brent were kind of smack talking at lunch and everything. And you know, so let's get out there and see if you can do a better job than Brent and beat another Brent. How about that?
He couldn't get it done, so maybe I can.
Hey, I like this opportunity for sure. Let's get out there and give it a try.
Let's do it.
All right.
Brian Longin, 39 years old, from Grove, Oklahoma. Came up here with Brent Malone to shoot this fishing show today. Got talked into doing a show of my own. See how I can do against Brent. I fished a few local tournaments, not a lot. I got a little bit of advantage. Well, of course, he was on the lake also, but got to watch him this morning, see what they were throwing, see what they were biting on. So go out there and see what we can do.
All right, Brian, we didn't have too far to go, but I'm kind of excited about this little bit of a twist. You know, to do one of these shows, you know, in 22 minutes of a show, we can only show so many fish, and we were very fortunate with Brent, thanks to the fact that I caught a few more extra fish, but we got a show done really quick. But you know, we got up there, we were enjoying lunch, and hey, I enjoyed the fishing here, and I know you were very patient. We decided, hey, let's do another show. We still got half this pit that we haven't even explored yet. You've had some fishing time here as well, so are you ready to do this thing?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
So the rules are first fish, most fish, and biggest fish, and they have to be over 12 inches. And we got to have fun. So sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's do it.
Good luck. And with that, I'm going to give you the first cast, and we'll go from there. You're more than welcome to run that trolling motor. I know you're good at running a trolling motor, and we saw that. So hopefully your buddy over there is as good as you are at being a camera boat driver.
I think he'll do all right.
You think he'll do okay? But here's a little bit different. I am going to mix it up a little bit. We all love to fish topwater. It is March, and you know, I don't know if it's too early in the season yet for topwater or not, but I figured I'm going to go ahead and try it. Why not? If I remember right, it shallowed up right here, didn't it? Uh-oh, he's got one. You wouldn't even say anything. Trying to be sneaky there.
Got one. I think he's 12 inches too.
He might be.
It's going to be close.
The board's right there. That's gonna be very close. Man, I better hurry up and catch one.
Oh, just under
13. 13. That is official.
Face down on the back deck.
Brent's probably over there making fun of both of us right now. 7 foot, nice and deep right here, 51 degrees. There's one, there we go.
Net?
I think we're okay. I'm gonna, oh, he came off.
I hate that for you.
I'm sure you do. Man, he throttled that too. I think our camera guy called that one, didn't he? Fish? Uh-oh, that's a good one. Oh, I got one on my rod too. Oh, he came off. Dang it.
Whoop.
Sorry I'd help you more, but I'm trying to keep us off of this little, they might be on this little lip right here.
All kinds
I had one. As soon as I was reaching down to get the net, it hit it. I've never seen quite that kind of a spinnerbait hookup either, but
no.
Good job.
Thank you.
Now you got the first and the biggest. Go ahead and stick him in that well on the side there, and we'll weigh him here in a little bit and see what happens.
Brent Chapman's Pro vs. Joe, brought to you by Fulton, Waves of Innovation, Maxxis Tires, your way to adventure.
So Brian, I know we didn't get to chat much, but so tell me again, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, me and my brother, we have a asphalt plant and a concrete plant in Grove there.
In Grove, Oklahoma. Well, I know how much Grove's growing, so they probably need a lot of concrete and asphalt, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and I need a bass.
Net?
No, but I think I might at least get to put one on the board here. There we go.
Nice.
Finally. Look how different colored this one is out of this more stained water. Pretty fish. I can put a fish on the board. I'd say what we do is we fish down this pocket till we get back to right there, and then we'll fire up and go back to that far end, like kind of like what we did.
Just head back to the other end?
Yeah, you know, like we did this morning. Don't you think?
I do. I mean, it seems slower down here than...
Yeah. There's a lot of brush piles in here, or schools of fish anyway. Look at that. See, there's a... See, that's the type of stuff, if I could get that jerkbait over the top of them,
Right
that they're
there.
supposed to come up there and eat. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Net?
No, I think we're okay. Oh, that was kind of
Nice.
gutsy. Yeah. I like this place. We just need to do more of these here. Oh man, really? Beautiful fish. Whew. You get one? You need the net on that one?
I don't think so.
Another nice one. So you didn't let me get ahead
Can't
very
let you
long.
get too much of a head start on me. I know I'll
appreciate
never
that.
make it back up.
I appreciate that. Cannot believe it's that much warmer down here.
We got all the way down to what, 51?
Yeah, it was 51 in that. I swear that was a fish that just went swimming by right there.
Oh, there's one. Oh, it's a good one.
Oh gosh. Oh, he came off too. That was a nice one. Dang, how did he do that? And he took off towards the bank, didn't
That
he?
was a good fish.
It was.
Golly.
One strike each. That's...
Missed opportunity right there.
Yep. Another one? Is that a good one?
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, another nice one. Not a giant, but a good one.
No, he's not quite as big, but he's
That
a good fish.
other one was bigger. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
I guess I need to just keep the spinnerbait in my hand, don't I?
That's what we were talking about earlier. It's a good one.
That's a good one. He's got me in all categories now, doesn't he? First, most, and biggest. I gotta get going here. And now he's got the spinning rod out even.
That wasn't a fish. Would have been nice if it would have been.
We fished a lake, well, where my son caught the big one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just, kind of had to be finally, all right, we got to put the Ned rig down because it was just
You guys were just
wearing them
whacking
out.
yeah.
On it. Oh!
Good one?
I don't think so. I think it's a nice one, but, well, yeah, maybe we might need it on this. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That's a
baby.
good one right there.
Yeah, baby. It's all about the spinnerbait today.
They are definitely eating that.
That is what That's a blast. Now it's going to get interesting as far as that big fish goes.
Yeah, you definitely have that taken.
Mid 50-degree water,
taken
cloudy, and some wind. Doesn't get any better than that. I like it.
Pro versus Joe, brought to you by Sportsman's Shake. Power your obsession. Garmin Panoptics, all-seeing sonar. Join the pros who switch to Garmin.
Oh, wow, they got to be in here. The right depth, 53. Oh, what is this? What have I got here?
Net?
Oh, no, it's a little guy.
Huh?
It's a little guy. He's hooked weird, but guess what?
I told you it would work.
Guess what? He's not a giant.
But it ties us up.
Yep. So see, I put on this little medium diving crankbait, and you can see out here in the middle, you know, it's like 8 foot deep, and it's got grass growing up off the bottom, and this is just a perfect bait to just reel right over the top of, over the top of that grass. Not another big one, but I don't know.
Yep, he'll go.
You can just see it. See the grass down there? This is just where a drop shot or, he's not. That's not a scoreable. He was 11 and probably 3/4. He was close.
I would have never dreamed that we got this tough this afternoon.
I'm shocked that it's really interesting, and we'll talk about that too, is a place this phenomenal, and it just reiterates that how important it is to have sun this time. Oh, you got one.
A little one.
Hey, it's counts.
The spinner bait.
Weren't we just talking about that? We've been trying other baits, and you just picked the spinner bait. It's not a
spinner
giant.
Bait all day. Don't put it down. See 12?
Oh yeah. You know, Brian, that's pretty interesting though. Is it's gotten tough on us. We did not expect this.
No, we thought it would actually get better.
We thought it was going to get better, but it's gotten considerably more clouds, and you know, I'm convinced that this time of year, this just shows you how important it is to have sun.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, we can't control Mother Nature, so we have to kind of fish with what she gives us, and we'll still catch them. But I mean, sun is so important this time of year, and today has been the perfect example of that. You know, here we are, we're fishing down this stretch where we've already fished it once today, so those fish are getting a little bit weary, and that's where a jerkbait a lot of times will, you know, you can get them to react to it still. 55 degrees.
Come on, fish, work with us a little bit here.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Big
We
one?
might
Oh,
want
it's a
the
good
net
one.
on that one with a jerkbait. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, look at that. What were you saying about that reaction strike? Get in there. Yeah, baby. Look at that one. Boom.
That is a good one right there.
Whew. That is too cool.
How big is that fish? Nice job, buddy.
I'm gonna guess 5 something. We'll have our little weigh-in deal here, but what a beautiful fish. Look how fat that thing is. You think that thing's close to wanting to spawn? But you know, here it was, you know, we fished through here, and I'm like, I gotta put something on that'll get a reaction strike. Put that jerk bait on, and can't wait to see what that one weighs. I think I like this place.
You gonna make me get a jerkbait out?
You know, it's one of those things where, like I said, it's more erratic. You know what I mean? A spinnerbait's something more steady that they can kind of look up there, and
When it's so
if
slick.
there's a chop on the water, a spinnerbait is something with that flash. It looks like bait going through the water, but if it's slick, they can see it easier, where that jerk bait's more erratic and looks a little more realistic to them. Cloudy, though, so the water's probably not warming up like it's supposed to, and no wind. Or you just throw a jerk bait.
You got one?
To get that reaction strike out of them, apparently.
Good one?
Nah, not bad.
Net?
No, we're good. That was fun.
I guess I put
See,
my-
so I can't say that fish wouldn't have been a spinner bait, but
Pro versus Joe, brought to you by Power Pole, Swift, Silent, Secure, Fraybill, trusted gear since 1938. Plano, protect your passion. Pro versus Joe, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Pitbull Cutters, the best braided line cutters, period.
oh, there they are right there. See them on the Panoptics?
Yep.
Now, whether or not they're bass, I don't know. I mean, Brent had those bites in here and did catch that one. So they gotta be bass. You can't hide from this thing. They're right where your bait's at. Oh, but it goes back to get those reaction strikes out of them.
Net?
No, it's a decent one though. It's one thing when it gets like this. It's all about getting reaction strikes out of them. Sometimes they just cannot resist. And that's something you got to recognize too, is on a place like this, as good as it is with fishing, I mean, we've went a while without a bite.
Yeah, it's
and
been a while.
you know, even a place like as good as this can get tough, but there's always something that you can get them to bite. And like I said, I'm throwing that jerk bait, something that at least I have, you know, I've got confidence in it to get a reaction strike out of them. But we know there's got to be another good fish or two around that tree. Fish?
Got one.
Look at that.
A little one.
I think he'll make it though.
Think he'll measure?
Yeah. So look at that. Pick up a jerk bait and catch one.
I don't know if he'll make it or not. We'll see.
Oh yeah. I think he's 12 and a half.
Oh yeah, he'll make it.
Yep, if I had two other things to try, it'd be take like a Zoom speed worm and just Texas rig it around, or the wacky worm. Fish? Oh, he's gonna be close
It's
too.
gonna be- it's the wrong kind.
Ron, what is it? Oh, it's a crappie. It's a nice crappie. Or a different crew. All right, you know what that means. Last cast.
Last one right here.
Are you ready?
I'm
Let's
ready.
make it count.
All right.
Darn it. Well, Brian, I had fun.
I did too. Been a
That was
pleasure.
a very enjoyable day. And, you know, I really appreciate you know, you guys having me out here and challenging me on such a special fishery. But you know, we started out fast and furious, had a good time. But I think we realized even on a place as good as this, that the weather really dictates how you catch fish, and we struggled there for a bit. You know, here we'd been catching them on a spinnerbait and all that, and the wind died and it got cloudy. And I think it took us a bit to finally realize, hey, things have changed here. It's gotten tough. and we've got to adapt with those fish. And you know, I'd been catching some on a jerkbait, and then you picked up the jerkbait and caught a couple. So, you know, while we didn't catch any giants right there at the end, I think we made some, you know, good adjustments, and you know, still figured out how to catch those fish. And that's the biggest thing when you're fishing, is you always have to be changing with the weather, the conditions, and still turn out to, you know, to catch a few fish and have a fun day.
Exactly. It was a blast. I had a pleasure fishing with you.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you guys challenge me again. Thank you very much.
I'm sure we will. Yep.
Brian and I, we had a great afternoon out there on the water. You know, we only went out for 3 hours, and we still had a great day of fishing out there. You know, Brian got off to a quick start and put that first fish in the boat.
I got that first fish in the boat, got the first category, led the numbers for a while, and then once the jerkbait fishing took over, he got ahead of me and I never could catch back up with him.
We kind of went through some lulls. I lost a fish or two, and he caught a nice one. The conditions were really changing this afternoon. We really thought they were going to get better, and they actually deteriorated. It got cloudy and the wind died.
I had the big fish for a little bit, but then he caught that 5.5 pounder and that went away. So all in all, it was a great day. Good person to fish with. I learned a lot today.
We were able to put a few more fish on the board there towards the end, and had a great day on the water with Brian, and look forward to doing it again with him sometime.
It's a great competition. It's a great time. Anybody that wants to do this should go to proversusjoe.com, sign up, give Brent a call, get at it.